Welcome back, everybody. Thank you all for the support. Those who subscribed, commented, liked, shared it. I really appreciate it. Thank you for helping me grow this channel. I really do appreciate it. And I just want to dive now into this and talk about why we're going with this deck for right now and how I feel about this deck out there in the meta. I think this deck is performing pretty well, and it shuts down Aggro Abyss pretty strong. We bounced off Aggro Abyss for a bit. It got all the way up to Sapphire with it. We were doing really good with it. It was pretty fun. I was spamming games getting out while we are just going for Master still on our Master climb. But I started getting countered pretty frequently with a lot of wards and shields and a lot of healing. So it made it harder and harder. And we de-ranked ourselves. Well, we're back down to Emerald. It's sad down here. But anyways, let's move on. Now we're back on the grind again for Masters. And I feel like we're going to go with this for a little bit until I find out I don't enjoy this no more. If I do enjoy it, I'll keep playing it. But mid-range Abyss is definitely what I want to play. It's just a little slow. This feels a little bit faster because I think you can be aggressive with this deck and go quicker. So let's just break down the cards without me yapping away. Storm Blast is going to be pretty much going to be used to destroy any card that we can't reach, or to just pop a card that needs to go away so we can go face or trade and just get threat off the board. It's going to start off really weak with only 2, but later on when we drop our Kuon in the gameplay and go face with the 4 from the Super Evolved Shikigami, it will get spell boosting by 3, and then you're going to get spell boost when this dies. You're going to get spell boost, sorry, same one, spell boost as well from this when we die. So it's going to go up by, I believe, 5 boost to it, and that is... starts at 2. Let's see, 5, 6, 7. There you go, 7 damage off of Storm Blast. If you have it in your hand during the time, you can get up to 7. Just saying. So I don't think it's going to be used for super big threats, but it will get off early pressure or things you can't touch with Intimidate. So it's still good, I think, in the deck overall. Which is new Brew is pretty much going to generate card cycling for us. This is going to get us Earth Sigils so we can play our deck because we're going to need those. So great card for card cycling and getting the ball and momentum rolling. This card is, I think, amazing. It's a simple 2/2 body. You're going to select a card in your hand and return it back to the deck, draw a card, and gain an Earth Sigil. So we're going to get a generation of an Earth Sigil on top of placing this 2/2 body down, and we're going to get rid of a card that we don't want. Sometimes you get a bad mulligan and you get, you know, your 8s or your 7s and so on and so forth. So this can also help with that and make it a better, smoother transition to survive the early. Here's another 2/2 as well. This is great. We're going to gain 2 Earth Sigils while it just places this down. I never super evolved this yet. If you have, leave that in the comments. Let me know your story of where you found it was useful to super evolve this for a card draw or the defense back or the 2 sigils. If any of that played any role for your survivability, let me know. I have never done it. I'm not saying that you won't. I'm just saying I've never done it. All right, and then we got Melvi. I'm not sure if I said that right. Another 2/2 body. We're going to add a Witch's Brew, which is going to be a 1-cost card, which is going to do the cycling we talked about earlier. If there's a Super Evolved ally on the field, you're going to gain 2 Earth Sigils. I haven't played her with the Super Evolved yet, so I haven't had that interaction. Sage Light Teachings, real simple. We're going to use this most likely probably to get a heal back to our leader. And possibly, I don't think we're ever going to have to use it for gaining 4 Earth Sigils, but it can be done. Maybe possibly for late when we want to bring Lil back into the 8-cost all pink card. I don't know how to say her name, but pretty much play her, keep coming back over and over again. I believe she takes 2, so if you want to really stack that up. But maybe if you want to clear the board too. But mostly I feel like this is used for restoring HP. Okay, and then we have Edel. I'm not even going to say that. Just Sage Light Ward. All right. Fanfare, this is an amazing card. I like it. So it's a 4-cost, but we get 2 play points back afterwards. So it feels like it's only a 2-cost card. Because you can play another 2 afterwards or add Earth Sigils after playing this and so forth. So this is going to get evolved. And when it gets evolved, does it show you here? Okay, anyways, it's going to be a 4/4. And you get to deal 4 damage to a random enemy on the field as well. So you can trade with this and take out another card. So you can get like a 2-for-1 deal right here. Sometimes you just clear the board just by dropping it down and gets evolved, and you do the 4 damage, and then you have it where they have to answer to. If not, then you go face. So really good card. So I think it's a decent little swing early. Here's another decent little swing too as well. Here's our 3/3. Select enemy follower on a field and deal 3 damage to it and gain an Earth Sigil. That's pretty nice. And we can evolve this and replicate it so we can get out to 6 damage. Best part about this is it's not random. We get to select who it goes to. So that's pretty nice as well. So that turns into a 5/5 if you evolve it, and you get pretty much 6 damage spread out, or 3/3. You know, 2 targets, 3 each, or 1 target. You know, you want to get 6 damage to on. All right, Juno, I think is a great card. I think this is an anchor into the deck. I think it's really wonderful, and when you evolve this countdown, you pretty much, 1 Earth Rite will summon a Guardian Golem. It has Ward, 3/3. You have to use resources. It protects your face. Really good. I think it's definitely a solid. And on top of that, the fanfare is select the enemy follower on the field and deal X damage to it. X is the number of Earth Sigils you have. Usually, when I drop this down, my Earth Sigils are somewhere between, I want to say between 3 and 6 is kind of where it floats at, so it's not too bad. Later on, it still can be pretty powerful if you have a lot of Earth Sigils stacked up and taking out things. So pretty good. You can slow down momentum and bring it back to you, especially when you get an Anangrea as well with Juno. I've seen some crazy swings with this. Yeah, Anangrea is just, it's something else. It's just a very strong card. So when you evolve her, she turns into a 6/6, and she does 3 damage to a enemy follower that you get to pick, and her friend that she summons gets Rush and Ward. So pretty powerful 5/5 as well, and yeah, very strong, very strong. Sometimes you don't even have to evolve her. You don't even have to sometimes, but definitely strong. And then you got Norman. This guy is a powerhouse, definitely a powerhouse. Pretty much he gets to repeat this whole thing all over again if you evolve him. So for 1 Earth Rite, you get to select a mode to activate, and you can summon a Guardian Golem and give it barrier. Draw 3 cards. Restore 4 defense to your leader. The Guardian Golem is a Ward 3/3. So you can get 2 of these out there if you evolve him, and they both have barrier. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. And then he goes from a 7/7 card if you evolve him. So I've seen people actually super evolve him too sometimes. And then, you know, Odin's pretty simple. We're going to banish something. We can go face. You can evolve, super evolve, go face. You can use him to banish and just trade. So very, very versatile. And then Kuan, once again, can go face, protect ourselves. Turn 10, you know, we can get 10 damage. So if we get them down to 10 and we're on 10, this guy is a monster and pretty much just goes 10 face. But you want to super evolve with this so we can get Storm for the Shikigami. This is good. Also protects our face too. So if not, this guy's going to be a 6/6 that can attack and trade. You have, you know, a 3/3 that's going to be able to trade. You have a 2/1 that's going to be able to trade. And this is the monster. But yeah, really, really strong. Really strong. And then last but not least, I can't say her name, Lil, and she, if you super evolve her, will take out 2 enemies instantly on the field. Last words, Earth Rite, pretty much when they kill her, if you have 2 Earth Rites in the bank, it will populate her again. And then they might kill her, they might not, and depending on how many Earth Rites you have, you know, if you have 10 Earth Rites, she's come back 5 times. You know, kind of nuts. So, but the only thing is she doesn't have Ward, but she does have Aura, so they can't target her other than actually hitting her. They have to trade into her. So, pretty powerful. The only people I know that can deal with her really well is Abyss. And, yeah. I've dealt with her with Abyss. Anyways, that's the wrap of breaking this down. I hope you guys enjoy. I have some footage of me countering Aggro Abyss. And then I was dealing with, I believe, Dragon Ramp. So they didn't really have that great draws, but you know, you can see those 2 and how they played out. I try to be a little bit more aggressive though with this deck when I go against Dragon. I just want to try to speed it up. But this game, not this game, but this card has pretty much good tempo, and it keeps up pretty well. And I feel pretty good about it. So I'm gonna play this for a little bit and give it a shot. Let me know what you guys think. If you tweaked anything different in this deck, let me know. And give me some feedback. I'd love to hear it. Remember, be more like water.
Medium rare or well done.
Can we not? I wasn't built for combat. beneath me.
You're done for. It hurts.
No, this is all wrong.
Medium rare or well done.
This brings me back.
You're done for.
Too slow.
None shall escape the lash of my flame!
Stand proud. You earned this.